If you don't think today's a good day, try missing one. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what's going on, right? Wow, crazy pullback. You know how the FUD goes. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's saying that Bitcoin is going to drop down to 20,000, 6,000, all the way to zero even. You got to be new to the Bitcoin space if you're thinking those things. Are you taking advantage of this opportunity? Are you buying the dip? I mean, we've seen it pull back down to 30,000. I think it was 100, 200, something like that, depending on what exchange you were on. Recovering pretty well. I think I seen it at 35,000 and something, 35,400 a little while ago. Everything that we've been saying all the way up until now still holds true. The anticipation of a large pullback has been on the horizon for quite a while. Everyone has been talking about buying the dip. So now that the dip is here, don't let it shake your hand a little. Now is the time to invest that money that you're maybe afraid to lose, right? Those short-term investments is personally where I would be looking to invest some money right now with a 20% pullback. We know that Bitcoin bounces back quickly and hard. We know that people continue to talk about the liquidity crunch and the value of Bitcoin going up to the 100,000, 200,000 by the end of this year. So who has extra cash laying around, right? We see stimulus checks still getting handed out. Third stimulus check on the horizon. I seen an article in the newspaper today talking about how 4 out of 10 Americans would be able to handle a $1,000 emergency. But it's times like this that it's more prevalent that we start collecting Bitcoin. Well, we have patiently sitting on the sidelines over there, my wonderful and beautiful as always, co-host Sammy.
Good evening, everyone.
I know that you're ecstatic about this pullback. You were telling me to buy in. I seen you. She was saying, this is what you were talking about. Let's buy, let's buy, let's buy. So we went ahead and I actually used my Cash App this time.
I mean, 3 or 4 days before, me and our son were both, he was saying, oh, should I buy like $100, like, in the morning? And we were like, yeah, why not? And he didn't that day. And it started going down. So now the ongoing joke is just, you better be buying. You better be dollar cost averaging every chance you get.
I don't know. I mean, that was my first time actually making a purchase for myself.
Yes, on the Cash
App.
Yep.
And it was very convenient. I mean, it was nice how I liked and didn't like how they let me purchase with just a couple clicks and send it out to my personal wallet. But then I started thinking, man, like, I don't even lock my phone. You could just touch my Cash App. You could just spend all my money. And then you could send the Bitcoin to your wallet. And it would be easy peasy.
Well, that's just because you don't. Yeah, well, I don't either. My phone is definitely not locked. I even have one that, does things and like facial and fingerprint. And yeah, I don't know. That doesn't happen. We have people.
We have people hanging out with us.
We
awesome.
do.
I'm glad that we were able to ramble on enough. But you guys, please comment in the chat. Give Samantha a purpose this evening. That's her main job out here, is to bring your guys' voice to light. We're just trying to have that roundtable discussion as we have the price pulling back right now. If you are new to cryptocurrency, if you do have a weak hand, let's talk about it, right? Because I'm sure that most of us here in the chat are veterans, and we will be telling you that when there is blood in the streets, this is the time to be buying. And I'm ecstatic about this pullback. I actually got some at 31,000. So, you can never get the bottom or the top. I feel really good about getting real close to that bottom.
Yay! Almost bullseye. Like the outer green ring. Okay, Zaza's here.
Zaza, my man, I appreciate you coming out here.
Paul Rouleau was here.
Paul Rouleau. Nice.
Zaza. I love it. Okay, so Zaza says John from Malibu. It says, hi. Okay, so John from Malibu is always all caps, and Zaza is all caps right now because, yes. But he says he's in the doctor's office. So, yes, at the docks in LA. Okay, well, hopefully that all goes well. I hate when they take your blood. No, like, the doctors.
Oh.
No, the doctors. Not like, storage floating docks. Ooh, the docks.
We went to the
Scary.
docks. We did a boat today.
Yes, we did do a boat today, but I don't know. For some reason, I think like some horrible, like, yes, I guess oh my God, like the import export docks, like those, like
Like
that
big
kind of,
shipping
yes.
container docks.
Okay, that's what I think.
You watch too much TV.
Big,
The
I
Port of
know.
Los Angeles.
Dude, NCIS gets you screwed
NCIS.
up. Yeah. You just think everything has, like, metal. All right. Bitcoin Jake is here.
Bitcoin Jake, my friend, I appreciate you coming by.
All right. And Paul Rilo says that his check came in time for the buy on the dip. Oh, what?
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. I know stimulus timing
Right
is nice.
here, same thing. That like I made 2 purchases. It was Samantha's check, my check. I mean, you guys know I'm pretty up forward with you guys. I think we got one at, it was on the way down at like 34.8, and then I bought the other one at 3,100.
Yeah, like 31 and some change.
31,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, both of them are profitable right now. One more than the other, but it's definitely about the long-term hold. I mean, yeah, if they're going to keep giving out these checks, definitely have to start considering investing them into Bitcoin. The Twitter account. That's because I didn't invest my first one. The first one I put into the bus. And
yes.
and now it's like, I mean, I love the bus. But
and we think the bus
watching
loves
that Twitter
us.
account, it's like, man, I could have done a lot more for the bus. And do you know how much more I could have done for the bus even later from now? So it is definitely like, yeah, if there's free money coming out that printer, I got to start putting it into the sound money. I keep trying to tell you, like, our son Eugene is having problems with the stimulus checks because
he falls
he's
in that funky category.
Yeah, he's in the in-between because he's 19 now. But last one, he was still 18, and we're not getting him as a dependent, but he's also not getting his own check.
So I don't know, but yeah. And then it's that maybe when he files taxes or something, he'll be getting it as like a rebate, which, I mean, I have no idea. So it sucks to be apparently between 17 and 23 and not with a child. I mean, because see, that was where we were like, well, wait, what if you're like between those ages, but you have a dependent?
Like we were.
Yes. Like for real, at 23, our son was 2. So, I mean, yes, like... So does that mean that, like, do you still get the kid? Do you then become an adult? Like, and they get, I don't know.
They start treating you like an adult.
They're all like, oh, well, crap, you produced another human being and we're giving you that. And you get earned income credit for that already because we know about you. So do you get, I mean, I don't know. I
know that if they make another Twitter account for this stimulus check, I'll be able to keep an eye on it and feel good about it instead of this one where I see it and it's like, but I mean, you live and you learn, right? That's what this last 4 years has been about in this cryptocurrency space is that, as you've been here, you've been living through it. It's been a long road and you've been learning all along the way. And the longer that you've been here, the more that you knew you were supposed to buy this dip if you had extra cash in any way laying around, right? Because this is the opportunities that are presented to you for being in this market and understanding it and invested is that when we're in the bull run and you see a 20% pullback, you know what? That's going to be a 50% peak tomorrow.
Our peoples are so smart. Bitcoin Jake says, if you can't handle 20% dips, you don't deserve 100% gains.
Yeah.
And Satoshi James says, down equals buy, up equals don't sell.
Yeah, I just seen all the other videos, a little bit before I come out here, and it was that everyone's, there is no news. Everyone is talking about the price and the dip come down. Miners, right? They're talking about
God,
that,
the miners.
that they think that it's miners selling on the market. And we discussed this one this morning after we had read this, and I was like, that doesn't really make much sense. There is more of a demand for Bitcoin than the amount of Bitcoin that is produced every day, right? So these miners, I understand that they hold on to their Bitcoin. I understand that they're in it for the long game. And I do understand that they have to sell a percentage of their Bitcoin in order to raise capital to pay their electricity bill, which is millions of dollars, and to continue to
feed their babies or whatever.
Yeah,
yes.
Buy new equipment, upgrade wire harnesses or whatever, right? Why are they going to spot? There's thousands of companies out there that would love to buy OTC. I mean, if they're selling it on spot, if we're watching the price come down 20%, they gotta have mad slippage, right? So market manipulation, right? That's what it would be. We've seen it. It's been happening all along the way, right? Somebody's trying to manipulate the market. What's the end goal? Rich get richer, right? Someone else is out there probably buying this dip more than you could even think of buying this dip.
Yeah, I mean, it's a horse of another color, okay? Like, it's just always gonna.
I mean, the price of Bitcoin has never made sense for the fact that it is determined by the people without money. So the people who have no money, how much are you willing to pay for Bitcoin?
God, and people are irrational. So it's like, for real. Like, I mean, but yes. I don't think like some miner with his giant golden egg was all like, oh, let's just roll this on over and can you help me? Why? We're not ever it's gonna be 10 years from now and they're gonna be like, oh, you know what, that bubble was caused by this. No, we have proof. Oh, and this one was caused by that. And Trump really does hate us. You know, those things. Yeah.
I mean, the answer is yes, they do come as hindsight, because hindsight is 2020. It doesn't really matter though. It's the fact that you learn these patterns, right? You learn that there's a flavor of the month coin, and you got to learn not to get involved with it. You have to learn that there are 20% pullbacks, and that when they're in the bull market, you buy them, right? You have to learn that when the FUD runs, it's thick. It's like molasses.
Quicksand will just suck you in.
The fact that we see a price pullback like this after weeks, not days, weeks of news upon news upon news upon news about how great Bitcoin is, how everybody's accepting it, and then we get one pullback for 20%, and it's all done and over with? No.
See, that's why I just choose to not participate, because yes, everybody is so fickle.
It's not fickle. It's that it's the emotional, like it's like an emotional teenager. It's blown out of proportion. All right. Today it's all over with because they got to get you to sell it, Samantha. If for some reason, for any moment, you actually bought into the FUD today, you'd sell. And you'd sell for either one of two reasons. You really thought the Bitcoin was going down and not coming back up, or you thought that you had an opportunity to make more money. That even though we're at 35,000, that you thought it was going to go to 20.
You know how hard it is to buy back in? Like, everybody can shut their face holes right now. For real.
That is the problem. It's never until you go out and you have to buy back in that you realize.
That's like you go into the club when you know your rent's due in 3 days. But hey, no, man, I work with Jimmy tomorrow. It'll be cool. What are you talking about right now? No.
What are you talking about?
It's that same kind of mentality of the borrow. How do you get to borrow? Like, no one buys back in. You're never going to time it right. Like, everybody should just hodl. You really should just hold. It is so much more beneficial. And then you just bypass all of the emotional, like, telemundo-ness of, our markets by not participating. I don't care if it goes down to literally zero. It will be a lot more.
I don't know. I mean, we've made the reference that the cryptocurrency space is a lot like high school, right? If you got to be in high school, I want to be the teacher, right? I'm not in with this.
Eugene, you want to be the principal or the dean or the whatever.
No, because I don't want the 15 minutes in the spotlight in the cryptocurrency space. The cryptocurrency space will chew you up and throw you away. Roger Rivera, people love that man. He was Bitcoin Jesus. And all he had to do is take one stance away from the community, and they're ready to crucify him.
It was also all the crying, okay? And the
he was
swearing.
An emotional person. I'm just saying. In front of the camera, too.
Did not help the cause.
It doesn't. But still, we've seen lots of people have their moment in the cryptocurrency space. And as soon as they, I don't know, get bored, get tired, try to come up with their own project. Who is the other? Dan Latimer, right? That's the one that everyone's talking about lately because he's stepping away from EOS. And it's like, What did you expect, man? This guy steps away from every project he's in.
Yeah, no, he really
Bit
does. He is
shares,
a drop the
Steven.
bike dude. Yeah, it's like, oh, sorry, and I'm out.
I mean, yeah, I mean, after you make 10, 15, 20 million, whatever, I literally have no idea. I'm just saying numbers. But whenever you make millions of dollars, of course,
Ridiculous numbers, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm done. I'm ready to go make millions doing something else now.
Here's the little nest egg. You go take it and run. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. And it's not liable. Lovely. I mean, I mean,
EOS is a dead project now. I mean,
I love EOS. I do. Woo-hoo. Yes.
Well, I don't know. It's the same thing that happens to all cryptocurrencies that are altcoins. You know, they have their moment where they have a lot of attention, right? They have a new technology. They have a new something that has people interested. People start speculating on it. They raised a lot of money. So people thought that, hey, you raised a lot of money, you're going to be great. Well, we found out that just because you raise a lot of money doesn't mean you're going to make a great cryptocurrency.
It's a little scary how much funding you can get for things that aren't real. I mean, yes, it's like, I mean, I don't know, maybe I should have a GoFundMe page or something. Maybe people really are just, because it's like, how did you get billions of, billions, not, not, okay. All right, where are we at? Zaza says Mike is laid up in bed. Yeah, so he can't be here, but he says hi. Zaza, you are mad, like,
I know, right?
Channeling right now. I like this.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank
I appreciate it. I know that it's hard to reach out, right? Reaching outside of your house, your comfort zone, your bubble, and being in communication with everyone. I mean, I have that problem sometimes. You know, there's like 7 people I talk to on a weekly basis.
We just talked to your sister, and is she in Saudi Arabia or is she in another?
Yeah, she's in the Middle East.
Yes, she is in a Middle Eastern country. But I mean, it was like 2 years ago that we talked to her last. Yeah, I mean, there's not even, they have Facebooks and everything else. They do all of them. So I don't know why.
I don't know. Conversation always seems artificial to me, especially when it's with people that you haven't seen in a while. Because it's like, are you really going to tell the truth and be like, oh, dude, I'm like bumming out. Life sucks. You know, you always say, oh, everything's great. How have you been?
Oh, the fake. I like the fake.
Nah. Why? I like the truth. I like honesty. I like it to be real.
I like to be pleasant. See, those are the differences.
Yeah. Well, that's why you get to deal with the customers.
It's also why I deal with the chat. Pleasant. Just saying,
what do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys got going on this evening? I mean, I know that you guys are my friends. I know you guys have been here a while. I know you guys aren't stressing this dip. I mean, personally, I'm glad. You know, we kept having these little pullbacks, and it was like, should I buy? Should I buy? And it's like, not really. This isn't big enough. They're not really over 10%. We know crypto has big ones. It's like, this feels right. That's the problem, is this feels right. Having a 20% pullback. I'd love to see another 8% pullback tomorrow.
Oh, don't make people freak out more. Jesus.
It'd be awesome. That's how this cryptocurrency space goes. It'll pull back like that, and then we'll see it bounce twice as hard.
Just think you want to go down the roller coaster, right? I mean, that's the fun part. The down and then the back up.
Well, I mean, if you are into technical analysis, this is how you draw your lines, right? You got to get up there and come back down and head back up there again. That's how you get the angles and the crosses.
And you get
the support line. And
whatever, the rainbow. We're in the green, yellow, whatever.
No, we drop back down out of the yellow.
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a freaking rainbow.
Still an accumulation zone.
Scott Gable is here.
Scott Gable, nice, buddy. It's been a long time.
He says he still loves us and that we are reliable to our followers. Thank you.
We are consistent. We try to be.
We try to be something most of the time.
Well, I mean, it's hard to change some of the fundamental things about your life, right? When we really did find Bitcoin, it really molded our financial future and how we view money, and we're grateful for that. And that's always been the model of this show, is to try to give back for the greatness of what Bitcoin did for us and got our minds right and showed us how to save and what investing is, and stop being about McDonald's and Nikes and flashy cars and big speakers and going to the club. And because we were dumb 20-year-olds before that. That's what we did. Like
we were dumb 30-year-olds. We were dumb everything earned. Yes.
If we had extra money, it was like, hey, we have extra money this month. What do you want to do? I don't know. Where can we go? What can we drink? What stupid stuff can we stick on our vehicles?
Oh my God, we had so many stupid stereos.
That we did.
Like, I mean, okay, so you can't look back. There is no, I mean, like all of the lovely proverbs, I mean, there is nothing in your past. Nothing's going to change. It's not good for anybody. I mean, you can't re-wool your eyes. Like, it is, once you know, you know.
I always wonder about, all right, you always see the guys who have the huge Super Duty F-250. And then they got it on those like 22-inch swapper rims, and they got the big like 5 to 7-inch lift. You guys all know what truck I'm talking about, right?
Every redneck in the like that just picture that.
And it's like, that's a $90,000 truck, and I mean they just dropped like $30,000 to $40,000 in the lift and the tires and the rims and all of these accessories on it. Why? Like that's really what it takes to go from point A to point B.
And then, I mean, you pay us 2 douchebags to clean it. I mean, that's that's even stupider. So it's just.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how doing those repetitive types of actions, and that's just an example. Doing those kinds of things over and over again, day after day, and feeling fulfilled at the end of my life. I want to feel fulfilled at the end of my life. So how does that happen? Well, that happens by hard work, right? That happens by planning and saving and dedication and honesty and integrity, right?
Bitcoin Jake says the big trucks are tiny PP compensators. Maybe that's right. Maybe that's how
why I have a little truck, but with big tires. It looks like a Toyota Tonka truck.
Thing is freaking ridiculous. It's whatever. It's 1984. We could fix anything on the damn thing, so can't complain. Really can't. And just like every other horrible white girl in the world, I'm gonna live. Yes. That thing is like steel. All right. Bitcoin Jake says that he knew someone personally that bought BCH because it was the cheaper Bitcoin. Thanks, Roger Ver. Huh. Wonder why.
Well,
Jesus.
I mean, that's a life lesson. And I mean, I've had trouble with that one too. That one took me a while. That buying something cheap is going to get you a cheap product. Right? I mean, how many times have I like looked at, here's the $20 or the $19.97 one at Walmart, and then the $29.97 one, and you're like, yeah, the cheaper one. But
I like China.
You use it 3 times and the damn thing breaks. So
I swear the Chinese make their stuff better for themselves. I'm just saying. I watch a lot of videos, and man, they have some amazing shit. We don't have that.
The one that we know the best is the Greenworks pressure washer, the little 1700 PSI one. That's at Lowe's.
Yep.
It's like $100. But we will burn one out every single month. But a good pressure washer is $600, like a professional grade one.
Yes. Which also break. Oh, funnily enough.
Yeah, but not every single month.
That's true. Not every single month, but sometimes you get those lucky pressure washers that really have the will to live, and they get 2 months. In case you all don't know, Eugene is also one of those, how you fix things is by beating them. That's how you fix things. Yep.
That is a time trusted technique right there.
Yep, handed down generations, right? My father was a thumper. My child will be a thumper. You just did it around a little. It'll be fine. All right. Paul Rouleau says he prefers a $20 pair of shoes as his mode of transportation. That's intense, Paul. I'm just saying right now. Hoofing it is a lot. And you're in New
Especially in the
York.
cold.
Yeah. So cold hoofing it.
And then in a pair of $20 shoes.
Whew. Hmm.
I don't know. My feet are important to me.
Your feet are.
I mean, I don't buy
Whatevers.
flashy shoes, but I have to buy I wear Crocs usually because I find them comfortable and
Oh
pretty
yeah,
durable.
yeah.
But
You
I
can see
buy
the new ones. Those are the new pair. The old ones literally had so much roof and stuff splatterness on them that you couldn't tell what color they were anymore.
But I think Crocs are like $45.
Yes, and you had them for a year. You held on to those bad boys. Those soles were about to be like flopping. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, where are we at? Truth Monster's here.
Truth Monster, buddy, nice. I appreciate you guys coming out. Hey, we're just hanging out. I know that people are talking about the dip. I'm here to reassure you. I'm not here for financial advice, but if I had extra money laying around, I know what I'd be doing with it. If you got your $600 stimulus check and you don't need it to pay your bills to keep you afloat this month, might be worth some more next month.
All right, Zaza says he burns through pressure washers too. All right, good to know.
Nice.
Mike is here. What? You got out of bed? You're awesome, man.
I'm glad that you can make it, my friend. I hope you are feeling better. Everybody, please, let's give Mike some good vibrations.
Some ankle love.
Yeah, some ankle love.
Come
so
on.
That he can heal.
Some good vibes need to be going that man's way because, yes, thank you. You're awesome. You're freaking awesome. What?
I don't know. I'm a little excited that Mike's going to be moving over to this coast. It'll be nice to have the opportunity to get out and visit people from the channel.
Okay, Bitcoin Jake says, I have GitHub repos and the Arctic Code Vault preserved for thousands of years. My life feels accomplished. Dude, you have a good life. You have a lot of accomplishments. There should be, if you have a bucket list, that bitch better be huge because yeah. I don't have anything stored for 1,000 years anywhere. None of us, I mean, does burying count? Yeah, right? That's how they did it way back in the day, primitive style. Yeah. Okay. It will be fine. Everything will be fine. I mean, the price is already going up.
Oh, yeah.
The price has been going up.
Yeah, the price is up like $4,000, $5,000 from where it was. I mean, what are you expecting it to slide back down again? Okay, well then that gives you a second opportunity. The fact that we've set the precedent of $40,000 means that we're going back there again. That was the same thing with 20,000. Yes, we went down to 30,500. Yes, it took an extremely long time to go back, but we did. And then once we went back, we doubled. Faster than you could know what to do. Faster than you could go down to the bank, get all your money, and put it into Bitcoin. We doubled. I mean, this is how I keep seeing this. So it's a matter of now, when did you join this game? What is your end goal? How do you get there? Right? Because not having a plan is a plan for disaster and failure. What's going on over there?
Beaky's trying to do stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, not nice. All right,
you guys. I appreciate you guys coming here and hanging out with us this evening. No. Uh-oh.
He's really not happy. Sorry, momentary turkey saving.
It's okay. He was just being mean. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
He's an angry little bird.
Oh, it's okay.
Is that birdcage a crime scene? Truth Monster. But hump. And Zaza was wondering what he was doing. Yeah, see? Everybody can see the weird birds in the background doing weird bird stuff. I know. All right. Well, we love you guys.
Yes, we do appreciate you guys coming out here and hanging out with us. I can't keep telling you the same stuff over and over and over again. You know, notes are down below. This is fantastic. You guys make our lives great. So, thank you. And we hope to see you guys here again next time. Remember, keep that BTC safe. Later.
Bye, guys.